Alright, hello everyone and welcome to a new Let's Play. Titan Quest is kind of falling a little by the wayside, alas. The problem with trying to schedule 4 people. So, I really like Greek mythology, so I thought I'd play a different game based on Greek mythology. Hello, here we are, Zeus, Master of Olympus. The little excerpt I read either earlier in this episode or in the last episode, don't know how I'm editing things yet, is from the wonderful manual. The manual is written almost like a myth in and of itself, explaining how things happen. I mean, the next few lines go on to, but every story must begin properly, and before Democritus embarked on his journey, he first had to install Master of Olympus Zeus on his computer. It's a bit weird, kind of having this Greek mythology spin on how to use a computer, but I love it. A few things about this. One, you will not be seeing my cursor. OBS doesn't like the cursor on this game. I think it's due to the resolution this game is running at. So there will be things every so often that go dark, like the Play Zeus button, because that's where my cursor is, but you can't actually see my cursor, because the other option is to have it stuck in the far left corner. Anything else I need to say? Yes! This game is not exactly blind, and by that I mean I've played the sandbox a lot. We are Democritus, that's who we are. However, I've not played a huge number of the campaigns. Normally I'd go with open play sandbox, so you can do whatever you want. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different adventures, and they're campaigns. I don't know how many missions are in each one, and we're going to be working through these step by step. We're going to be certainly working through Zeus and Europa, this top one. We might go through the other ones. It depends what you guys want. If you guys are watching this and you're enjoying it, please tell me, and I'll know to continue this. I will also probably be doing Poseidon, Master of Atlantis, which is the expansion, which has its own adventures. I'm not sure if I'll be doing that straight away. Again, it depends on what you guys want if you're watching this. So, I think we should head off. So, Zeus and Europa. Gods, mortals, and monsters will all try to prevent you from leading Thebes to glory. This adventure is fairly easy and consists of 8 episodes. So each of these says, doesn't it? So the 6 there, 8, 7, 5, and 6. So this one is one of the longest. I think it is actually the longest. Were there any? Oh yeah, there's Athens as well as another 8. This is the longest, the joint longest. But I think it's probably going to be quite. Well, it says it's fairly easy, so it probably won't be that long, all things considered. Let's have a go.
Follow a cow? The priestess from the oracle said to follow a cow? A peculiar command, to be sure, but then the priestess is never wrong. She promised that great things would come to the person who follows her cow until it lays down to sleep, and then builds a city on the spot. This person will be able to achieve something that 4 powerful men failed to achieve, and finally bring Europa back to Greece. The beautiful Europa was abducted years ago by a white bull, and has not been seen since. And thus the priestess's bovine-centric prophecy came to an end. The cow did not choose a very good spot. She fell asleep a short distance from a hideous multi-headed serpent that purportedly belongs to Ares. The monster is always ravenously hungry and eats everything that comes near him. Building a city here won't be easy, but the promised reward is irresistible.
Right, so Europa, she was, I believe, who was she the mother of? I think she was a mother of one of the Greek heroes. I think we'll go with mortal. I think that's I'm not going that high. I think mortal's I think it's easy, normal, hard, harder, and oh my goodness, you're insane. We'll go with normal. Population of 100,000. Oh, and the white bull is Zeus. I can't remember who he had with Europa. Alas. So we're going to head to this. Oh, and obviously we have the Hydra. So I'm guessing Hercules will be popping up at some point, he says, knowing what the next mission is. So we need to get a population of 1,000. So let's go to the city. No, we don't want to do that. We want to pause the game. Right. So, map. So, this is the map on that side. I've got into the habit of pointing at things with my cursor, so I will have to beg your forgiveness. Oh dear, wolves. I'll have to beg your forgiveness if I start gesticulating with the cursor. Right. More wolves. Brilliant. So we're going to have to think about where we're going to go. Now, we're going to need food, and the best place to get food is here. So I think what I'm going to do is there... No, there's no way of scrolling out. Is I'm going to start building here. Now, what we need is we need houses, because we need a population of 1,000. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go 10. 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know how many you can have in each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the thing is, we won't be filling this area in. This is just going to be a solid. So it's so we're only getting the outside area. So we can expand this later. So we're going to put you there. All of these need to be connected to a road. So let's do that. And we want a roadblock, because otherwise... this game is very similar, if you've played them, to Pharaoh, with the Cleopatra expansion as well. And also... we can probably just leave them as they are. No, we need a maintenance office. And maybe we won't need anything else, he said. We'll see what we need. And also Caesar 3. So we're building up this city. We need to get people in to win this mission. And there is no unrest in the city. That's because there's no people. And we need employees because our one building. That's why we need extra things. I keep forgetting that. We will need an agora. So we'll put you in, because otherwise people will get upset because they're unemployed, and we need information. There we go. 5 workers needed. So we're building up We're building up our city, and these buildings need a certain amount of population, and they're just turning up. How do you click on? Do you click on people?
There's a cornucopia of food here. Yummy.
There's no food here. Oh dear. The Hydra is in the city, and all of its many heads are looking for trouble. And he's over here. This is part of one of the missions, I believe, is you need to get access to marble for something. I'm invited to every symposium. I never know what that means. But and you can click on all the characters and they tell you things. But certain buildings need employees, and they are taken from your workers. You're told these are how many people you have working for you. So we currently have high unemployment. We have an 87% unemployment rate. Oh, it's right click. They need food. So the best way to get food is, unsurprisingly, to build some way of producing it, which is in husbandry. So we can build farms, orchards, which we won't need, and we could build a dairy. So that produces cheese. Foul stuff. For those interested in wondering why I say that, I do not get on with cheese, and it does not get on with me. It makes me ill, alas. So, road. So we're going to build a road out to here. And we're going to build a granary to sort of store our food. We'll put a roadblock there. People who have a destination will go through roadblocks. People who don't have a destination and they're aimlessly wandering, like this bloke, they'll just wander around aimlessly. They'll wander around, but if they hit a roadblock, they will turn around. It's kind of like if they have a destination, they will have the requisite papers, and if they don't, then they will not have the papers because they don't need it.